This morning, the Metro Atlanta community is remembering a tragic day.
Today marks 2 years since the spa shootings. We're looking at the changes since and what some say really needs to happen next. These are the 8 victims whose lives were taken that day, gunned down in 3 spas across the metro. 6 of the victims were Asian migrant women. 11 Alive's Liza Lucas spoke with family members and joins us now. Good morning, Liza.
Good morning, Cheryl. Yes, I've been able to connect with some of the family members, some of whom we will be hearing from later today, some of whom initially did not want to speak on the second year, saying that this just brings it all back for them and they didn't want to have to relive the tragedy, but actually heard from one of those family members overnight saying she does indeed want to talk about her sister. And I think this really speaks to the complexity, how that grief is really on the surface even 2 years later. Now, tributes will be held in Atlanta today, remembrances and rallies also going to be held across the country. Denver, Detroit, New York, and San Francisco among those major cities that will be paying tribute to the lives lost, and among those that will be demanding change. Now, here at the state capitol, starting at 8:30 this morning, members of the AAPI community and lawmakers, they'll be coming together with some of the family members who lost loved ones on March 16th and who have channeled their grief into action.
We obviously want to reflect on the lives and remember those that we lost that day, but also in this moment to reflect on where we've come since that day 2 years ago, because that was an incident that really helped to galvanize the Asian American community here in Atlanta.
Yeah, it really compelled some very important conversations. Liza, there is also a continued push for more gun safety measures in response to the tragedy.
Yeah, Representative Michelle Au, who you heard from right there, she and I had a chance to speak about some of the policy changes that she has been working on. Now, she said they've already seen great success in terms of voter turnout. That has turned into engagement, and that's going to continue turning into a focus on what the community cares about. And she has been advocating since the shooting 2 years ago for universal background checks and a 3-day waiting period for gun purchases. She says that work is going to continue. We're going to hear more from her and again from family members today at the Capitol. We're going to bring you coverage here starting at 8:30. We're going to have a crew on the scene and we'll feed it back to you. In the meantime, I'm going to send it back to you, but we're also going to be covering much more from the families and focusing on their stories throughout the day.
All right, we're certainly thinking about the families today, Liza. Now for an update on the prosecution of the suspect in the spa shooting. Robert Aaron Long pleaded guilty to killing 5 people in Cherokee County. He was sentenced to life in prison there. He faces the death penalty in the Fulton County case against him. He's pleaded not guilty. Yesterday, both Georgia U.S. senators shared a message remembering the victims. You can hear both messages right now in this story on 11alive.com.